I know we gotta season our food, and I'm from Atlanta, so my food will be seasoned. So let's get some of what I need. Y'all know we gotta get our garlic powder, our onion powder. So tonight we're gonna do, we're cooking meatballs and gravy and rice. Hey y'all. So come in, cooking a quick dinner, okay? So we are going to be cooking dinner the fast way. So y'all join me. Cooking dinner. Honey, what's for dinner? What do y'all have over there for dinner? So my kids love meatballs and gravy. I need to make sure y'all can see. Let's make sure y'all can see. Meatballs and gravy, so that's what we're doing. Let's make sure everybody got a good angle. Everybody can see what's going on. So meatballs and gravy it is. How y'all doing? Cooking with Tan. That's right, Aaliyah. Cooking with Tan. Y'all know we are cooking something fast, and I'm cooking to have leftovers, okay? Because I won't be cooking tomorrow. If I'm cooking today, I ain't cooking tomorrow. So y'all make sure y'all getting those leftovers in there. Cook enough so you can have some leftovers. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. All right, so we're gonna season real quick. Y'all remember I like fast meals, and my kids love themselves some meatballs and gravy. And I'm gonna do some steamed rice. Y'all know I love me some steamed rice. Y'all about to sneeze. I'm trying not to sneeze. Don't sneeze. I feel like sneezing. But if you ain't sneezing, your food ain't seasoned. What y'all cooking? Y'all let me know in the comments. I'm looking, I'm reading. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce. And of course our onion powder, garlic powder. What y'all cooking tonight? Facebook. I have a Facebook about my life. As I see you, nurse. Okay. Look, that's what I always say. Make your passion something. When it comes to content creating, I always say do something that you do on a regular. Y'all, that grease is like burning at 400 degrees. I'm glad I turned that off. Do what you would do on a day-to-day basis. I don't like to feel like I have to create content in a sense. That's why I say the type of content that I post is really, it's just my life, sharing the real of mom life, nurse life, life after divorce, whatever it is, y'all. It's just the real and raw, okay? Y'all know I give it to y'all real and raw, because how can I expect? Thank you for the gift, y'all. Appreciate it. Y'all show me some love. Like my video. It's just real life, y'all. Real life. A real mom rolling with the punches. A real mom just making, again, pulling up food together and making a dinner, okay? So see what you got in that kitchen, y'all. It's just about putting something on the stove for those babies. It don't have to be something extravagant, okay? Ooh, turkey burgers with sweet potatoes, okay. How do you feel about, I can't even see it, the time change? Honestly, the time change, I feel like I didn't even notice it really, y'all. Y'all, thank you for getting my likes up. I appreciate it. Y'all, we got 12 people on. Make sure y'all show me some love. Like the video. I didn't notice the difference in the time change, because remember, I'm a morning person anyway. So I get up early. So it was just my normal. And I slept so good yesterday, y'all. I slept like a baby. And then let me talk to y'all about that TikTok wine. We got to be talking about the TikTok wine. We got to talk about it. Actually, I'm finna show. I'm finna pour me a glass now because, again, I'm unwinding while I cook my dinner. So, but let me tell you, that TikTok wine, y'all, hold that thought. Don't go nowhere, y'all. And YouTube, y'all, show me some more love than that. What happened to my likes? Y'all got me on 2 likes. Y'all doing me dirty, and I don't be doing y'all like that. 1 second, y'all. Gotta show y'all this wine. I gotta put y'all on. So this is I call it the TikTok wine. And that's the XXL wine. Y'all, affordable. When you talk about $9, $9.99. Yes, I'll take that, please. Okay. But this one was the strawberry and grapes, and then this one was the apple flavor. When I tell you they got every flavor you can think about, but 16% alcohol by volume. But I tell you, after your first glass, you're going to be feeling good. So what I'm about to do right now, y'all, is pour a glass, and I'm going to have one for you and me, okay? I'm going to share. We're going to share our glass tonight, okay? So give me a second. Let me go get me some ice, because these are not chilled, and I like my wine a little with a little chill to it. So I'm going to pour me a glass, and we're going to be making dinner together tonight. So y'all are here with me. I'm with y'all, and we're going to do it. And I love that y'all got my likes up. So somebody out there love me and sending some good energy my way. So I love y'all for that. Let me pour us a glass that we're going to share. So let me pour a glass and we're going to be talking and making dinner tonight, okay? That's what we're doing. Y'all hear my voice so y'all know I'm not going far. But that's what we're doing. We're going to pour us a glass of the TikTok wine. And I don't know if that's what they really call it, but I call it the TikTok wine. And I made my family a believer because yesterday, y'all, they were like, okay, when I pulled this wine out yesterday, my family was like, you don't have something a little bit stronger than that, even before they even tried it, y'all. I'm like, dang, just give it a try. And by the time my uncle had like a couple sips, he was like, oh, well, that shut me up. Yes, the TikTok wine. You can't beat $9, okay? Your club at the house. Unwind at the house, okay? Y'all better learn to be inside the house. Outside is expensive. Outside is dangerous. And we only need to go out there. We absolutely have to, okay? Learn how to be inside your house with your kids or with your dog or by yourself. When I tell you, I don't mind being at home. I love home, and that's why your home should be a place of peace. If you're running out of your house for peace of mind, then you got to reevaluate where you are, okay? But y'all, cheers. Remember, I told y'all this one. I pour this for both of us, okay? So cheers, y'all. Cheers. Y'all, and it's nice and sweet, too, because I'm more on, like, a sweet wine. I don't really like bitters. So a sweet wine is good. Chicago in the building. And I love being a homebody, y'all. Who else? If y'all are homebodies, let me know. Because I love staying at home. A good time. Actually, and it seems like the older I get, y'all, outside just don't seem appealing. So I'm the type that may make, now I ain't gonna say I'm gonna agree to come. I just ain't gonna come. I'm like, oh no, I don't wanna go. Instead of tell somebody I'm coming and don't show up, I don't do that one. But if I don't wanna go, I'm definitely not going. Cause it take a lot to get up, dress up, in traffic, and y'all, I just love being home. I can fix me something to eat, be with my babies, make me a drink. Look, TikTok wine and be in the house, okay? I don't have no problem with it. So we're gonna go ahead and add our bell pepper and onion. Y'all know I'm old school, so again, a tip from Tan: bell pepper and onion should be in everything, okay? Just like your seasonings. Them two love being a homebody. I love being a homebody. I love my kids. I love, like, I am not one of them moms that be like, oh, the weekend's here, find somebody's house to go to. I love my kids to be at home. I love to be at home. I've always been like that. I love to be at home. Again, it's your sanctuary. It's your place of peace, or it should be. And that's why feng shui and energy in your home is so important, y'all. I mean, Lord, the world got enough chaos, drama, and stuff going on. When you come to your house, you should be able to be at peace. Peace. Peaceful energy. Y'all know I love me some crushed pepper, so this the reason I got carpetona right here, not nursing. It's the love for pepper, y'all. My pepper lovers know that we got carpetona for that reason. Let's see. What y'all cooking tonight? Wow, you're beautiful. Thank you. Y'all show me some love. Make sure y'all like the video. We got 25 people on. We should have 25 thumbs up. Y'all remember I told y'all. Remember when stuff is good, we gotta learn how to be like, okay, I'm with you, girl. Send that good energy my way, y'all. You know what? Let me go ahead and just add our onion and bell pepper. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all know it's real life, so we're going to have you on pause and hold for a second. I got to get all my utensils that I'm using. And we're going to keep it moving. All right, so let's do it. So we're gonna add in, I've already chopped up my onions and bell pepper. And remember, if you don't have breadcrumbs, you can always add some crackers, okay? And then again, this is ours. Remember, I told y'all I'm sharing with y'all, okay? So we're gonna share one glass. We're gonna unwind. Cheers, cheers. Like I said, it's the TikTok wine, but it's sweet. It has a nice sweet flavor to it, but you know, don't play with it. Don't underestimate. Remember, I told you my uncle was like, you don't have something a little bit stronger? I'm like, give it a shot. $9, you can't beat it. And then when you think about it, y'all, out and about, you pay for a mixed drink, you're gonna pay what, about $12 to $15 for one drink, when a thing of juice costs about what, $3.50, and you see you can get a whole bottle for 10. So they getting over the profit margins. And y'all too, when you have the mind of an entrepreneur, or just a number, if you are a person that like to calculate your coins, you be looking at that like, you know what, profit margins. I can't help but calculate and do the numbers on everything, y'all. Everything has a value. And as we should. That's how you be budgeting, and make sure you tell your money where to go instead of your money getting gone on you, okay? All right, so it looks so good. Let's see. So I wanted some gloves on, y'all, because I want to mix up this. I thought I had some gloves. I normally keep kitchen gloves, but dang, am I not lucky enough tonight to have them? Let's see. Oh, damn. I have them. So we're going to roll these meatballs. I'm going to put them on some parchment paper when I'm done with rolling them. And y'all, this food is seasoned because your girl is sneezing. Excuse me. Can I get a bless you in the house? All right. So we're going to roll these meatballs. And I like to do mine a little bit on the larger side. So let's see how long it takes us to roll them. All right. And y'all know, before we get to rolling these meatballs, we got to take another little sip while the gloves clean. Okay, TikTok wine. Okay, still doing this big one. And then you go in there and you got to mix up your onion and bell pepper, your breadcrumbs, your seasoning. So right now I'm just literally like squeezing and trying to get the onion and bell pepper kind of mixed in there. Y'all, but this is one of those meals that my kids absolutely love. And my mom used to make some good meatballs, y'all. I used to love it. That was my dish for my mom to make when she would come over my house. Cooking for my little ones. I'm cooking to have leftovers. Y'all remember, when you're cooking that food, if you don't want to be cooking every single day, Tiana, make sure that y'all are cooking a large enough quantity to have some leftovers. But my thing is to have a few leftovers for tomorrow and then put it on a pot roast. So I'll be trying to cook a pot roast. The meat, ground beef. What y'all cooking tonight? Are y'all cooking? It's Monday, and I know Mondays are hectic, and it can be a lot of everything going on Monday that need to go on. So almost there, almost there. Just keep mixing, just keep mixing. But I know I definitely want to season again. I just wanted to mix in our onion and bell pepper. So, squeeze. Y'all, and cooking is such a love language. I'm telling you, it's either in you or it's not. And there's nothing wrong if it's not, right? You still got to know how to do the fundamental stuff, right? Cooking is a survival skill. So it's something that I teach not only my daughters, I teach my son how to get in this kitchen and cook something. Remember, you gotta eat, you gotta survive, and you can't be waiting on somebody else to do it. So I'm gonna change these gloves out and take off these bracelets. I want no food on them. And then I did say I'm gonna season again since I have everything all mixed up. But y'all, cooking is a survival skill. It's a love language. It's the way to see your family at the end of the day say like, man, Mom, this tastes amazing. Thank you. This is our favorite meal. You say what, dear? Next week. Look, she'll be here showing me some brownies. That's one thing though. I'll cook, I'll grill, I will do all of that, but I've never really been a woman. Thank you, I appreciate it. That like to bake. I've never really been a baker, y'all. I don't know. Remember, you can't get everything, okay? So you got some women that love to bake and they don't like to cook. So it just depends on what you like. I mean, I can do a little something, but for the most part, that's not my thing. All right, so let's make these meatballs. So now we're gonna roll these bad boys up so we can get them on, and then we'll move on to our steamed rice. And yes, y'all, cooking steamed rice, and I'm talking about cooking it on stove top, not the rice cooker. It's an art and a skill too, because I remember at one point, love your voice, thank you. I remember at one point, y'all, rice, grits, y'all know those are those dishes that you got to learn how to cook them the right way. But once you get it, you got it. So, all right, season, and again, I'm gonna go in and mix it one more time. Going in. My son was like, "Mama, why does it look and smell good already and it's not cooked?" I was like, "Son, you okay?" But it smell good, I know it do. Even just the seasoning of it. At the seasoning level. All right, so here we are. Like I said, I do my meatballs a little on the larger side, so not too small. Let's see. And then I'm a stickler about them being close in size, so I don't want small ones and large ones. So we're going to place them on the parchment paper when we're done. Okay. So I'll say about that size is good for me. And then I just keep on moving. You know, I should have put a straw in my drink right now. So now I have to wait till I'm done to take a sip of my TikTok wine. And that's fine. So you see close in size, eyeball it, y'all. That's what we do. Eyeball it. And I'm hoping, like I said, the kids will probably eat about maybe 3 to 4 meatballs a piece, especially with this size. And with the gravy and rice. And I'm gonna also cook string beans on the side. So meatballs and gravy and string beans. They normally be wanting, my kids love to eat, so they normally say, "Mama, we want some cornbread with it." So, but they're my reasons why. Let your children be your motivation, you know, if you're a mom or a dad out there. And then it's good to do it for you too. Because I know sometimes you can be like, "Man, you know, it's just me. I don't want to cook, you know, a full course meal," or you feel like you shouldn't because it's not someone else there. But remember, doing it for you is very valid too. Don't wait to have certain experiences because you need more, you know, people in attendance. Sometimes it's a party of one. Party of one, yes, please. Right this way. Make yourself that meal. Take yourself out on that date. You know, so don't forget that you are a reason to do it as well. You don't need to wait on a crowd or extra people. And y'all, I'm doing pretty good with the size. Okay, okay. This is a little bit larger than I would want. Alexa off. Do y'all be feeling like Alexa is just listening to your conversation? Because how did she just come out of nowhere and just start talking? What's really going on? Cooking. We're doing meatballs and gravy with steamed rice and string beans. And we are trying to have all of it done in less than an hour. But once I get these meatballs on, it's smooth sailing from there because I'm gonna go ahead and make my rice. So let's get it done. And I'm using onion and bell pepper. And I do my meatball stove top. So I sear them and then we take them off and then I make my gravy from scratch. So y'all, we're gonna be doing some gravy from scratch. And y'all, while I'm saying this and I'm feeling like it's gonna take a long time, and I know it's not, I just hope all the meatballs can fit in one pan. So that's gonna be my goal that I'm shooting for, is to be able to fit all the meatballs in one container, one frying pan. We're going to sear our meatballs, and then we're going to move on to put our rice. Because y'all know I be telling y'all that cooking, it looks to be sticky. You know it. Surely is all of my business. Looks super tasty. You want me to cook some meatballs? Oh, y'all love meatballs. This is one of those like hearty, wholesome food. And then today has been rainy and a little bit chilly. So, y'all, I'm looking forward to it. My babies take a hot bath. Homework is already done. And y'all know moms seem like we come last. And eventually I'm going to unwind. Whipping Nay-Nay. Hit the whip. And Nay-Nay. I got children dancing off camera. Thank you. Thank y'all for the gifts. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. It smells good already. It really does. My son was like, Mom, it smells good down here. And that is a mom, y'all. We love to hear that. When those babies come down and give you your flowers. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. And y'all, thank you for the likes. If we got 26 people, y'all show me some love. Show me some love. Y'all, can we get my likes up to 1,000? Get me up to 1,000, y'all. Here we are. Okay, a little bit smaller. I don't want to make them too big. And that's that. Y'all, it's not bad for eyeballing. They look pretty close. I'm going to show y'all before we put them on. I'm doing good. How y'all doing tonight? Thank y'all. Y'all getting me up. Get me up good to 1,000, to 1,000. Here we go. Y'all show me some love. Here we go. Meatballs. And y'all, these are the memories that, you know, we're intentionally making to even my children coming down, seeing mom in the kitchen, cooking. Mom on, talking to her internet family. I told y'all we family. As much as y'all are committed to following and commenting and sharing, and y'all, I be trying to read all y'all comments. Sometimes I fall asleep at night trying to respond, but the way y'all show up for me, it just made me want to continue to show up for y'all. So y'all know I say y'all are part of my internet family. So make sure y'all subscribe if y'all haven't. And join my internet family. But there's just so much. There's a wealth of information that we can share within the hood. And I mean sisterhood, the motherhood, just life in general. And then we get the men too that watch, which I always like to see men watching as well, because those are the ones that want to understand how women think, you know, what women are doing and how we process things. So I like to see it too, as long as they know how to behave, okay? But y'all know women, I'm doing it for us, doing it for the sisterhood. There is a sisterhood and womanhood. So remember, y'all, don't, you know, gatekeeping. Remember, when you know better, you do better. So pass what you know down. Y'all, it smells so good. This kitchen smell is smelling good, y'all. But I love for my little ones to come down and see mama in the kitchen cooking. And I love it. Remember, I don't allow my kids' first role models and stuff to be people from online. I like them to see mama in real life doing what it do. All right, so we finished those meatballs. It didn't take that long. Not long at all. Move these bad boys off to the side. And I'm just going to give y'all a closer look. And there we are on the meatballs. And what I like to do at this stage, too, I'll go back and still sprinkle a little bit more seasoning on them, if I so choose. And y'all know that I love that Saison on everything. So I'm just going to give a little sprinkle. And of course, y'all know the pepper lovers. We got Carpatano, and we know it's from the pepper, okay? Y'all know we like extra pepper. Extra. Y'all, it smells so good already, but we finna get to cooking now. We're gonna get it going. And let's get it. Lean on me. And y'all, normally I would be jamming some music. I am a clean as I go music. It's all about the vibes and energy for me. I love a good atmosphere. I love to clean as I go. I love to smell my dinner on the stove, a candle burning. Y'all, it's all about, when you get older, everything is about just vibe and energy and mood, because you always want to be in that good, peaceful space, you know? So you're intentional about the things that we're bringing into our space. And me, I love setting the tone, the mood. So I'm putting a little bit of oil, y'all, in the bottom of the pan. Because remember, I pan sear my meatballs. Some people put them in the oven, just depending on. To each his own, to each his own, baby. There's no right or wrong. Just do it the way you want to do it. Y'all know that's what I believe in. Do it the way you want to do it. Okay, and we are going to turn this down from 400 degrees. All right, so while that's, I'll probably do the rice on the stove top. So I'm going to show y'all how I do my steamed rice. Steamed rice, y'all, I love rice. Pair well with a little bit of everything, okay? As long as you got you a protein, whatever, some vegetables, and then throw that rice on. What'd you say, Bella? Thank you for providing the morning daily tips and advice. It's been really helpful for me on my healing journey. You know, you're welcome, y'all. I told y'all I really feel like it's a call, and I'm just being obedient to what God wants me to do. So if God is saying, Tan, share your journey as a mother, share your journey as a woman, you know, there's always some type of give back that we are learning experience. Remember I talk about those L's, you know, I have life lessons that I can share. So I just love to share it with y'all. Remember, what you're going through. I always say sometimes it can feel like, man, nobody couldn't understand this emotion, but a lot of times what you've been through, somebody else has gone through. So you kind of gotta know that this too shall pass. This too shall pass. And then you take your L, which is your lesson, and then you keep moving along the journey of life. Because remember what I say, Bella, life goes on, and so do we. So you take your L's in life, your lessons, and you learn to keep moving. So I'm going to place my meatballs and make sure y'all can see. Of course, I'm about giving y'all the right view. I got to make sure y'all can see. All right, so I'm going to place our meatballs into the pan. But life, y'all, is, and I would say you can't control and predict everything that happens along your journey of life. You can't predict everything, but remember I told you have free will. Hey, Virginia, girl. Good evening. I love to see my people doing the live, y'all. But you can't predict everything that happens in life, you know. You got to learn how to roll with the punches. You got to know how to take your L's, which mean your lessons, and then you got to know how to keep moving. I always say when it comes to healing in life, we talk about the healing process a lot. Y'all, if y'all follow me, you know I'm teaching about it daily. You know, but a part of that, people think the hardest part of healing is starting the process, leaving whatever it is that you're needing to in that recovery that you go through, which also, aka that healing process. I would say the hardest part is not just starting. It's when you are in your healing process and now you have to say, you know what, I learned something from the past situation, people, places, things, whatever it is, right? And you have to actually apply it to life. So when you're faced with saying, oh my God, I know better, but can you do better? That's where the real test come in, is applying what you've learned during that healing process. You know, breaking those old habits. Familiarity is so comfortable. It's comfortable to do what you know. It's comfortable to be in a comfortable position, but comfortable doesn't mean the best place for you. Remember to grow. Remember when people go into the gym, they steadily increase the weight, the pressure in which they're lifting to be able to lift more. So sometime in life, you be like, man, why it's so heavy? You're increasing your strength and your endurance because your calling is more. Remember, if you only do what you know to do, when will you step out to learn something new? And y'all, we got our meatballs on, and I'm going, man, I feel like cooking from here, y'all, but I just unplugged the eye. We're going to move on to this rice, though. Let's keep it moving. See, that's mom life. I was about to sit here comfortable. We were about to deep dive into the topic now. But that's how life is, y'all. We got to make our decisions. We got to stand on it, which means if it's something where you got to walk away with the L, which is your lesson, take it and keep moving. What don't kill you can only make you stronger. Oh, you hear me? What don't kill you can only make you stronger. And remember, he won't put more on you than you can bear, even though it feels heavy. Remember when that by that weightlifter, they pull, they start shaking, knees buckling, they gotta reach, they gotta reach. It feels like it's impossible. Legs are shaking, almost like it's gonna buckle, but then you push and you're up. So I'm telling you, don't give up just because your knees are shaking. Don't give up because it's hard. Don't give up because your body's almost manifesting that it's not going to happen, showing signs. Push through. I'm telling y'all, sometimes the only way to get through it is to get through it. Go through it. Go through it to get through it. And in life, sometimes things are like that. That's how it work out. All right, y'all, so we got our meatballs on, and we're going to move on to our rice. And our rice, we need to rinse our rice. We're going to be rinsing our rice. So let's move over to the sink area. Y'all know this is live. This is real life. So I got to walk off and go get the rice. And then I'm going to grab y'all, because, of course, I'm taking y'all with me. We're cooking dinner together tonight. But hold on just a second. But I'm telling y'all, don't give up when you feel the pressure. Don't give up because your knees are shaking. Don't give up because you're afraid. I'm telling you, sometimes the only way to get through is to push through. Remember, it's about breaking through, not breaking down. Break through. Where's my rice? Rice, where are you? All right. Found her. How can I? It's hard to miss a 10-pound bag of rice. All right, so our rice, I'm gonna probably do maybe 2 cups of rice. Hold on, y'all, I'm coming. I'm coming back. All right. Shuffling things around because I want to show y'all everything. Y'all know how to share with me. I'm dinner tonight. Okay. So we're gonna do, I'll probably do 3 cups of rice. I don't want, oh, if I did have some leftover though, maybe I'll do 4 cups. I like to do breakfast fried rice too. And y'all know when you do fried rice, it's always good with that overnight rice, at least a day old. Y'all, meatball, I'm telling you, these meatballs smell so good. Smell so good. Okay, can I open this? There we go. So every cup, this is that's 2 cups. You know what, I think I'll do 3 cups. I don't need to make some more, just make fresh rice. So we'll say 3 cups of rice. All right. And I do rinse my rice, so I'm going to check on my meatballs before we go rinse our rice. Y'all, it smells so good. My grandmother would be proud. Yeah, I'll go ahead and rotate them. Just flip them. So they're not just hard on one side or over, like, well done on one. So you want to make sure you're rotating your meatballs if you're going to cook them on the stove top. But y'all, it smells so good up in here. Hot shower. And y'all know I love me a moo-moo. So I'm going right into a hot shower and a moo-moo. And then I got some work I'm going to do tonight. Because y'all know our work is never done. And that's okay. Because remember, life keeps going and so do we. Just do the things that you need to do, gotta do. And then it's stuff that can wait till the next day. Don't overload yourself. My grandmother would call it wearing yourself down. We don't want to wear ourselves down, ladies. We want to do the things that we need to do. And then know how to prioritize. Life is all about priorities. In the morning, I literally look at my schedule for the day and I say, what are the things that I need to do today? You know, what are the things I need to do for the kids, the house, the dog, the car, But again, to whom much is given, much is required. So just know that it's life and it's going to keep going and you are built for everything that you got to do. You're going to get it done. All right, y'all, so we need to go make our rice. So that's what we're doing. So, of course, I'm taking out along to make the rice. All right, so first, remember, we're going to clean our rice. We're going to rinse our rice. So that's what we're doing. We're going to rinse. Rinse. And how I do it, I'll keep rinsing until the water is running clear. I only did 3 cups of rice. So say for you see right now, the rice, the water is really cloudy. So we're gonna pour that off. And then we're gonna keep on rinsing until you can see through the water and see the rice. That's my rule of thumb, is to keep rinsing until the water is clear. See, again, it's still murky. You can't see the rice. So I probably say y'all probably sit here and do this maybe 5 to 6, 7 times. So clean our rice. And my rule of thumb, y'all, when it comes to your water and rice ratio, mine, I'm gonna give you my secret. What I do is 1 cup of water to 1 cup of rice. So I have 3 cups of rice. I'm using 3 cups of water when it comes to steaming my rice. And then I'm gonna show y'all what I add to the water. And this method works every time. And my rice looked like it was in the rice steamer. And it took many years, y'all, to learn it, because I was going to Uncle Ben so fast in the bag rice. Like, what? My rice was coming out either undercooked, gummy. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So let me go to Uncle Ben's and do the bag rice. But 1 cup of water to 1 cup of rice. Rinse your rice until your water is clear enough for you to see your rice. So now I'm finally getting it there, and I'm kind of placing my hand through into the pot, because remember, you want to really get that rice moving around so you can rinse your grains really well. We're almost there. You see it's getting a little bit clear, but I still probably need about 2 more times before we're done. Rinse. And we'll go again. And then we're gonna rotate those meatballs once we get our rice on. And then literally, y'all, dinner is almost done. Once the meatballs are done, I'm gonna take it off and make my gravy from scratch. I'm Asian in real life. Thank you, congrats. Okay, look, I had to learn how to make rice. I learned it. I had to learn how to make steamed rice. But remember too, ladies, don't get discouraged if it's a new dish that you're not familiar with. Remember, you got to start somewhere. I remember my first time after high school, my first time cooking I was cooking the dinner for the night. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make chicken broccoli casserole like my mom used to make. Y'all, I had chicken breast, white rice, just like this. And I literally put the raw chicken breast and the rice all in one skillet and placed it in the oven. Y'all, I don't even really remember seasoning. This is 2 cups of rice. So remember I said 1 cup of rice per cup of water per cup of rice. So I'm gonna use 3 cups of water, y'all. And there we go. And I'm gonna show y'all how that looks. Kind of level out my so here we are. You can see through, you can see your rice through the water. And then I'm gonna show y'all what I'm placing on the rice on the stove, which I normally love fresh bay leaves, but I don't have any bay leaves right now. And y'all know that in life, you just keep moving. You use what you have, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. So in my rice, y'all, I'm gonna place a little bit of salt. Let's turn our water on. I turn it on high. So when you're doing steamed rice, turn your water all the way up and add a pinch of salt in the water. This is what I do, okay? This is my recipe. You can do yours, but I'm just trying to give it to the people that want it, okay? So a little bit of salt. And then I use a cap full of oil, y'all. Cap full. So a cap of oil. Just making sure my rice don't stick. Literally. A little bit of oil. And like I said, I normally would have bay leaves. I don't. So again, we're gonna keep it moving. But at that point, I would put in my bay leaves. Okay, and this is the only time I really stir it. So after I add a little bit of salt, I add a little bit of oil. I do one last little stir. Stir it. Make sure everything's leveled out. And then I put my lid on it. And remember, my temperature is up high because I want to bring it. Is this the lid? No, it's not. I want to bring it to a boil. And then, all right, perfect. So I'm gonna I'm gonna let the pot, everything warm up, and I'm gonna bring it to a boil first. And then I'm gonna show y'all what we do next. But let's get back over here to these meatballs. Let's get back over here to the meatballs, y'all. Okay. Let's make sure we got y'all a good view. Okay. So, yes. All right, so still rotating our meatballs. Oh, y'all, this gravy is gonna be so good. Watch. Gonna make our homemade gravy. All right, so just rotating, y'all, making sure we're keeping it out. Make sure everything's looking good. And I just turned the heat up a little bit more on here. Rotating, looking at everything. It's looking good, smelling good, as it should. And you see your meatballs are gonna kind of shrink a little bit too. So put the lid back on that guy and let that guy do what it's supposed to do. And I said we're gonna do a side of string beans with it. So love fried rice. I love fried rice too, Virginia. You ever put meatballs in the Do I ever put meatballs in the oven? You know what? I've never been the type to make the meatballs in the oven, but my mom used to. I love the stove top, like, because I like my meatballs to have a little bit of like, I like everything kind of like well done. So I love cooking them on the stove top. But my mom used to do them in the oven. Fried rice, starch, I think. Oh, I'm sorry. Did somebody ask a question about what the reason you rinse the white? Why is the water clouded? Yes, from the starch from the rice. I didn't see it. Sorry, I didn't see the question. Yes, y'all, show me some love. Hit like for me. If y'all like these dinner lives, I like coming on and sharing, y'all. So just show me some love if that's more of the type of content y'all want to see. Remember, I'm putting y'all on to the TikTok XXL, okay? Very good. Very affordable. But just unwinding. Oh, y'all. Okay, so I'm sitting up here like, why is my pot not really, it's not cooking? And that's because I've unplugged it. But y'all, I love it. This gravy, I'm gonna make some gravy. We're gonna have our rice. So what I do for the rice, remember, you're gonna place it on high, and once it starts to boil, then I literally turn it all the way down to low. And that stove is doing all kind of like sizzling and everything else. But I turn it, after the water comes to a boil with the rice, I like to turn it down and just let it simmer literally through. So that's that steam part, let it steam through. I don't do any type of stirring it or anything like that. Remember I told you when I put the salt and a little bit of oil, my bay leaves in the water, that's the last time I mix it. Put the top on it, let it boil, bring it to a boil on high, and then I bring it all the way down, and then I just let it steam. I literally, sometimes I'll just turn it off and just let it steam its way through. And I'm telling y'all, it's gonna come out right. But the ratio is 1 cup of water to 1 cup of rice. And y'all, it took me forever and ever and ever and ever to figure that out. Because like I told you, I was overcooking, undercooking the rice. And y'all know our kids and hubby and everybody else be troopers when we as women are in our learning phase of cooking. Because I tell y'all, that first dish of that chicken breast with the white rice, y'all, that chicken, I'm surprised everybody made it through. But you got to start somewhere. So again, try making new dishes. Nothing beat a failure but a try. So don't be afraid to try new things. You know, explore. Cause we get tired of doing the same old things. What do the leaves do? I like the bay leaves because I feel like it adds like a freshness to the rice. I love to add. So to me, it does add a little fresh taste to it. So I'll do 2 bay leaves in my rice. Oh yeah, y'all. These meatballs are cooking now. And I'm gonna go check really quick right behind me on this rice, okay? Let's check and make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, it's starting to boil, but I wait until I see everything bubbling and boiling, and then I cut that temperature down and just let it steam its way through. Let it steam. So that's what I like. Virginia, they are, girl. They are so delicious. My kids have always loved meatballs and gravy night. And normally I'll get them in the kitchen helping out. You know, kids love the rolled meatballs. But y'all know moms, when we're in a hurry, we tell them we'll call them when the food's ready, okay? And tonight's one of those nights. Y'all know Mondays be busy. Mondays are so busy. But I am going to I may even just take me a hot bubble bath and just turn me on some music and just relax, y'all. I love unwinding. I love being home. I told y'all I'm homebody. The older I get, the more I just love. Tiana, I love peace. Love being at home with my kids, something good to eat. And I don't watch a lot of television though. It watch me more than I watch it. I'll say that. But you know, just being home, being thankful for having a roof over your head, being able to provide a meal. You know, there's something to be thankful for. So I just love it. I love being home. I love feeding my kids. And somebody in the comments was saying, like, who are you cooking for? Thank you. Thank you for the gifts, my babies. I love cooking for my kids. I'll never forget when I was pregnant with my oldest daughter. So I ain't have no kids yet. I have a nephew. And I remember my nephew was 1. I was pregnant with my daughter. I went to go pick up my nephew. I was going to keep him for like the weekend. And I remember, y'all, that's so funny, I got to share that too. But I remember picking him up for the very first time to keep him overnight. I was in college, y'all. And I remember him waking up in the middle of the night. And I was like, oh, I forgot babies get up in the middle of the night. And remember, I ain't never kept no baby overnight. You know, I'm in college. I'm doing my own thing. Y'all, my nephew got up during the night and I had to fix him a bottle and feed him. And I remember when I kept him again when I was pregnant with my oldest daughter, I remember cooking, y'all. And y'all know I love me some chicken. I probably made like fried chicken, broccoli, rice, cornbread. Y'all, I made all of this food and it was nobody but me and my nephew. I was pregnant. And I remember making my nephew a plate. Now that I think about it, I can laugh my butt off because the plate was full. It had all kind of food on it. And my little 1-year-old nephew was looking at me with his plate. And we sat and we ate. And yes, so I've been cooking. I love it. That's one of my love languages. And I just accept that now. It's like, I like to cook. That's how I show love. And I love for people to not be hungry, not to be thirsty. I am a host. I love to entertain. And not everybody. I do this for my family. So, no new friends. You know, but what type of skillet are you using for the meatballs in? So this is an electric, this is like like an eye. It's like an individual electric pot. Oh yeah, y'all. Let's see if we can turn and flip these meatballs. But this is a great alternative, y'all, if you don't want to have to mess up the stove. If you're cooking a couple items, something quick. I love these extra kitchen gadgets. Y'all know I've become more of a kitchen gadget woman. There are so many things that we can use in life to help make life easier. Remember, life is about working smart, not hard. And I posted a video today about that. It's like when you're really in your feminine energy, you don't want to do things the hard way. You don't want a relationship where all your life you gotta fight. You don't want to be on no job where it's a fight and struggle every day. You telling me I gotta spend 40 hours a week here? You want to do things the way that good energy flow, okay? You want to go in the direction of good energy, what feels good to your soul, what feels good to you. That's how you know you're in your feminine energy too. You yearn for things that are just good for you. Y'all have, that's it. I don't have no fight left in me. And it's just because you choose not to. I'm telling you, I'm the queen of letting people have it now, and you got it. You don't have nothing to prove. I don't have no energy to compete, to compare, to keep on reiterating the same things. Y'all got to know how to be done, okay? Most of the time when you're fighting for something, you keep trying to force it. Most of the time, that's the sign that things are just not aligning. And I always say now, I have to be careful with saying right or wrong. Look at my baby dancing. I still see you, buddy. It's not that things are right or wrong, or people are wrong or right. Let people be them. Don't try to change people. Remember, we spend too much time trying to change people to fit the mold that we want in life. If things don't work for you, just be okay with it not working. Maybe it's not for you in that season. Relationships, it could be friendships. Certain things are not meant to last always. Things aren't meant to be with you in every season of your life. So you got to know how to go with the flow. And people, when you're trying to force things, force, or change people. Let me tell you, when you meet, this is, y'all, it took me a minute to learn this one too, but I'm going to take my time and make sure y'all get it, okay? The message. But when it comes to your soulmate, what I'm going to tell you, you can't change people. You can only influence change. Sometimes people love you enough to see things within themselves that they want to change or further develop so that they can love you more, so that they can be a better person to be able to be the person you need. But you can never change somebody to be what you want them to be. Change takes too much energy for it to happen from an external source. So the person that's often meant for you you're going to meet them at a place where it already feels good to your soul, your energy. You're not going to come in and say, oh my God, he wear his hair like this, I don't like that. Oh my God, she wear that, I'm going to have to change the way she dressed. Oh my God, this person like to be outside, so I'm going to eventually not be okay with them being outside. I'm telling you, you got to let your people be them. Let people show you who they are. Then you make your decision. Thank you. Appreciate it. Whether it worked for you or not. I appreciate the gifts. Thank y'all. You know, you have to make your decision after allowing people to just show you. Now, and that go back to when you're dating. Somebody say, well, what are you looking for in a woman? What are you looking for in a man? I always say, I don't give them exactly. Remember, people can write down a list and say, okay, you want somebody to call, check, you want somebody to do this, check, check, check. And then they put a little list together, and then they become what you're saying within this list. I love to say, I'll know it when I see it and when I feel it. So then that makes a person have to do more to kind of figure out, you know, about you and what works. But just don't give people the all the answers right up front. You want people to show you. Okay, so when they ask that, keep it nice and broad in general, okay? Well, you know, I'll know it when I see it. I know it when I feel it. Those type of answers, but it's true too. You'll know it when it feels good, when it feels right. It feels like something you've never had before when you encounter it too. For the first time, when you really encounter a true masculine or a true feminine woman, it is like an experience like no other. That's why I say feminine women, we are an experience. It's life changing. It feels different. It sounds different. Everything she touches, it flourishes. The energy that just woman is not running a race against the next woman. She's not miserable. She's not over there dropping the tea, just talking about other people. She understands the value of her focus. Remember, your energy is going to flow where your focus is. So you're not going to spend your time, energy, and effort. Y'all do check on our rice. We ain't gonna burn our rice. Okay, so I probably pulled it off just in time, and I normally don't mix it, but because I can hear it, the bottom is probably low on water. I'm gonna just flake it up just a bit, just so it doesn't stick. Y'all, I caught it just in time. And remember too, y'all, a key tip from saying, if you do scorch your rice, don't scrape the the bottom of the pan, just, you know, gently fluff what's not stuck to the bottom, so you don't have that black rice that's burnt. All right, so I saved it right in time, okay? We was talking about the message, so I'm okay with that. And in just a second, I'll take off the meatballs and we will make us some homemade gravy. But I'm telling y'all, when y'all truly meet your soulmate, you feel the difference. And it further confirms how everything you felt about your past situations, you be like, I knew that wasn't it. I knew that was not the top tier love and connection that I can have in this lifetime. When you meet that one, y'all, they're there to make your life easier. They're there to bring solutions and not problems. They're there to lead you in a way that's beneficial. Tiana! Tiana! Okay, y'all, so here's our meatball. Oh, yes. Okay, so this is right at the point where I'm going to go ahead and remove them, and we're going to back down on the temperature. I'm going to remove them, and I'm going to go ahead and make our gravy. Make our gravy. Oh, you know what, y'all? I need some more onions. Some more onions. I love a lot of onions in my gravy. So I'll probably go and cut up another fresh onion. I'm just rotating our meatballs too. See, I told y'all, look, leftover. I'm glad I already planned to make pot roast for tomorrow, because I can already tell you probably ain't gonna be no meatballs left over. All right, so I'm gonna remove these, and I will cut up a few more onions for our gravy. So give me just a second. This is live, so give me a moment. I'll be right back. Let's get us some onions. Remember, I say onions and bell pepper in everything. Onions and bell peppers. All right, and I'm gonna remove our meatballs, and I'm gonna cut up this onion really quick. Cut our onion. But y'all, I'm telling you, and then too, it's worth the wait. The right love is worth the wait than to be entangled in the wrong type of situation. I hope y'all hear me on that one too. It is worth the wait. And that's for those people that love to be in relationships, love to, you know, not feel like they're alone. But you're never alone. But I'm going to tell you, waiting for the right man or woman to come along is worth the wait. It's worth the wait instead of being in a situation where you're not happy. It's a headache. I'm telling you, y'all, run from any situation that just seems like it is so difficult day in, day out. You can't change people, y'all, but you can sure change the situation by not dealing, okay? The power of releasing, the power of being able to recognize what's no longer serving you, to be able to recognize what's not good for you. It's almost a survival skill. Do you hear me? Being able to say, this don't work for me. Hold on, I don't like this feeling. I'm not going to sit here and endure this. The sooner you are able to recognize, you got to be able to know how to take the proper actions too. Recognizing it is one thing, but the actions that precede that, you got to, y'all, it should be some actions of making a change. Remember, you recognizing that something don't serve you. What do you do after that? Remember, I talk about when you know better, you do better. Remember, you should. When you know better, you should do better. All right, y'all, so I'm just going to remove the meatballs. And I did turn down the temperature. So let me move this stuff out the way. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to turn it back up on like high. And we're going to drop our onions in. Then we'll add some gravy. Some flour. And that's going to thicken up our gravy. And then we're going to season to taste. And then we're going to add our meatballs back in. And then let them simmer within the gravy. So, again, our temperature is back up. You'll see it starting to fry a little bit. And I'm just going to add some more onions. What y'all got going? Say hi. All right, let's see. I'm going to cut up a few more onions. Y'all know I like a lot of onions when I'm making my homemade gravy. A lot of onions. So we're going to dice them up, and then we're going to add them in And then when this stage, like I said, you don't want your grease to burn or your onions to be burnt. So you kind of gotta be vigilant during this stage. So we're adding our onions in here. And the onions frying is gonna give you that nice brown look to your gravy as well. So you wanna make sure you caramelize those onions really well. And then if you're needing more gravy, again, you can add some, depending on what kind of stock you have, beef stock, chicken stock, or you can just add a little bit of water. But you know, as you're adding water, you got to make sure you're seasoning for taste to make sure that your gravy is going to be gravying, okay? Great energy. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate it. But y'all, that's what life is. Life is a series of choices, but it's all about the perspective. You know, your outlook on life and your situation is going to determine the outcome. Remember, you got to be victorious. You know, be victorious in life. Be victorious. Be positive. Know that life goes on. Life goes on. All right, so we have our onions. We're going to fry these bad boys up. And y'all, look at that plan B, just like that. I was going to do the green beans with it. Y'all, they may just have their gravy and meatballs, which is fine. Remember, moms, don't be too hard on yourself and putting too much pressure. Do what you can do, and your best is what is good enough. Your best is good enough. All right, so we're gonna again caramelizing our onions, letting them cook down, and then I'll probably add some beef stock just to give us a little bit more gravy. I'm gonna go grab my flour. Y'all hold on. Be right back. Let me get me some flour. We're gonna add our flour. We have our flour. We have our beef broth. Flour, beef broth. Remember to don't let your onions burn, so make sure you're moving them around. And then if I see any little pieces that I need to pull out, I'll do that too. If I see anything that's like a burnt piece or anything that I don't want in my gravy. You ready to eat? Smells good?
But have you tested the food?
Do you want to be the first one to taste test?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to give you a little piece.
And make sure you give that meatball to me.
Give it to you. Yeah, let me know what you think. It's making you do the dance. Do that dance, do that dance. Hey, do that dance, do that dance. Y'all, my kids love to eat and dance. And they get it from me. When it's good, y'all know I got to get my shouting on. When that food good, I got to shout. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, the flavor is good, but a little bit more, like, kind of juicy.
Okay. Juicy?
Yeah.
I'll take that too. Juicy and the flavor. Alright, so those onions are getting right at a point where I'm ready to start adding my, I'm going to break down the temperature just a little bit now. And then I'm going to add my flour. And no, I didn't grab I grabbed the cornmeal instead of the flour. See, you got to be careful in this kitchen. 1 second. Somebody said, what you cooking? I'm making meatballs and gravy. Meatballs and gravy. Chop, chop, chop. Meatballs and gravy. Chop, chop, chop. And the rice looks good. Looks good. All right, so y'all, one thing about the flour, you gotta make sure you mix it good, y'all, so you don't have clumps. So it's not clumpy. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring the temperature back up a little bit more. We're gonna add another spoon of flour. And then again, I'm using my whisk to make sure I'm stirring it in. I'm bringing the temperature back up. And like I said, I'm going to use some beef broth. You can use chicken broth, beef broth, water. And remember, their flours there just to thicken your gravy. And then you're still going to season to taste. Season your flour to taste. Heard some pop now. Hold up. All right. So I'm still going to add a little bit more flour. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in my beef broth. Stirring, mixing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of my beef broth. Adding in beef broth because I want a good bit of gravy. So we're going to bring it to a boil, continue to let it boil, and then we're going to add in a little bit more of that flour so I can thicken it just the way I want it. And as you see, it's already getting that brown color on there for our flour. So start seasoning at this point, which I'll normally do a little bit more salt and pepper, depending on what you want to add. But you see that color that we got? That's from letting those onions caramelize. Let me get y'all a good view. Okay, gotta make sure y'all see. Gotta make sure my family got the best view. So let's go ahead, y'all. And you know what somebody asked earlier about the time change. Oh, Sylvia in the house. Hey, girl. Hey, look. Love my people. Get on. So, we got it. See, that's that gravy, y'all. And like I said, I still want a little bit more gravy, so I'm going to add a little bit more on the beef broth. But making sure we're stirring. Nothing is clumpy. Keeping everything nice and mixed well. All right, so I'm going to back down this temperature just a little bit. All right, adding a little bit more of the beef broth on there. And giving it a good stir. And then I am going to taste it so I can see what I need to add. Remember, you want to add small. You can always add more, but if you overdo it, y'all, that's another problem. All right, we got our onions in there, and I'm going to go ahead and taste. Let's go ahead and see what our gravy's talking about. What we need to do, what we need to add. Okay, probably say a little bit more salt, some garlic, some of that garlic powder, onion powder. Remember, you season. Season that food. A little bit more. And I'm gonna go ahead and stir it up. Some black pepper. Y'all know I love me some pepper. All right. Remember to stir it good. I'll add a little bit more. You know what? I'm gonna get another. So I was doing the crushed pepper. Let me grab the other black pepper. Remember, just mix. And I'm gonna bring it back up a little bit in temperature. And we almost there, y'all. Onion powder and some more black pepper. And then I'm gonna go back in and give it another little tasty. And then we're gonna give it a good little mix. Y'all, it smells so good in here. See, that's how you make that gravy, y'all. And y'all, that homemade gravy just be having so much flavor. I love it. My kids know they grew up, look, gravy, all those good southern eats. And taste it again, see what we need. Nothing. Nothing. And let's go ahead and get those meatballs back in there. And our rice is done, y'all. I'm gonna let this boil and kind of absorb these flavors from the gravy. Maybe 10 minutes, and then y'all, we ready to serve. Ready to serve dinner. And I like the extra gravy, like I said, so it can go all over their rice. And then I'll go ahead and actually rotate the meatballs in the gravy. And then make sure it's plugged, because y'all know last time I unplugged it. And I'm like, why is it not boiling? So we're going to let it do its thing. And we're just rotating our meatballs. Y'all, it smells so good. And there we are, y'all. Meatballs and gravy. Meatballs and gravy. Let's just take a good little look at it. All right, y'all. And that's how we do it. Making a meal for these children. Just like that. And y'all know, like, the clean as I go. Like I said, I'm going to let it do its thing in here for probably like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Let it absorb the flavor from the gravy. Then we're going to plate it and give these children their plate. You're welcome, y'all. It's super, Katie in the house. Super easy to make. Sylvia, I need to... super easy to make, y'all. Tomorrow will be a crock pot meal. But my kids have always loved meatballs and gravy. So, y'all, it looks so good. And gravy is another one of those dishes, women, that we just gotta, the more you try at it, the better you'll get, okay? But it's not easy to just do. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not easy. It is easy. Once you get it, you got it. But it take a couple tries at getting the right ingredients and measurements in order to look for when to add, when to take it out. So just know to keep cooking. You can smell it through the screen, girl. That's right, girl. I'm gonna have to get you. I'm gonna make y'all a plate. I'm gonna start making y'all a plate. So y'all can just eat with me. Y'all smell that. I'm telling you. My grandmother is looking down and so happy. Like, look at my baby making those home cooked meals for her children. But I told y'all I grew up like that, y'all. I would get off the bus and come home from school and into the house. My grandmother would have dinner. I can smell it as I approach the porch, okay, of the house. Smelling good. And my grandmother would always make my plate, y'all. You know, back then you just don't know how good you got it. And then you don't know the effort that it takes to cook a home cooked meal, the planning and preparation and grocery shopping. And, you know, my grandmother really did her big one, I'm telling you. So in mom life, y'all, we just keep trying. It's not about doing something extravagant. Just feed the kids. Make sure they know it's made and prepared with love. That's all that it's about, y'all. And I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to plate it too. And y'all know I got to be a little on the extra. I can't just put rice in a bowl and meatballs on top. So I'm going to show y'all how I plate it for these children. So let's create a space so we can make this plate. 1 second, y'all. I'm going to get my plate. Y'all know it's live. It's real life. It's real life. Let's get some bowls. You know, when I said get the bowls, I was like, throw them bowls. Dirty South, mind blown, Dirty South spread. Dirty South, y'all. I thought of that song, that Luda song came to me. I need to play it. Since I can hear it might as well. Let me see, y'all, 1 second. How we gonna make our rice and put our gravy in there. Put our rice in it and put our gravy in it. Let's see. And I use, okay, y'all, I gotta show y'all the rice. So y'all, steam rice. See what I mean? It's not sticky. It came out nice and perfectly cooked. So 1 cup of water to 1 cup of rice. Y'all trust me. Bring it to a boil, take it off, and let it steam through. Tan gonna get you right every time. Every time. Alright, so what I do is I place my rice into this little bowl. And then we come across with that. And I'm gonna do that 2 more times.
Here.
Hey, Mama Love.
Here. Got something.
You paint this, Leah? Y'all, look what my baby did. When I say my baby is so artistic, she's so creative, just a mini-me. I love this Leah.
Yeah, I'm gonna write like words.
It's beautiful. What you gonna write on it?
Like words.
Words. I love that, Mama. You so creative. Very creative. It's almost time to eat. Okay. Let your sister and your brother know. Y'all, I love, and I'm the mom that's gonna buy paint and all the things that in mom life we end up throwing away because they don't roll on the walls, on the floor. But I love for my kids to have paint and coloring pencils. I love for kids to just be able to create. So I've always been a mom that's gonna buy easels and paint and chalk and bubbles. I just love for kids to be able to enjoy their childhood. They only get one of them, so we want to make sure we're being intentional about it. Okay, so I got my 3 bowls of rice. And then what I do, y'all, is I kind of push the center in to make a little like crater so that the gravy can go in it. Okay, and then I'm gonna come here. And we're going to add them some meatballs and gravy. And I think I'll do 3 meatballs and see how we end up. They know they can always have as much as they want. And this is the part of, and I'm gonna turn the heat down now. So we're doing 3 meatballs. And I tell you, my kids love this dish, y'all. And then I'll go and pour a little bit more gravy on it. So our meatball. Y'all, look at that gravy. Look at that homemade gravy. Don't play with me. Play with somebody else. Y'all, I've come a long way to be able to make this homemade gravy. So yes, I'm happy, y'all. And if you are still on your journey of learning how to make it, don't worry. You'll get there. And just like that, y'all, I'm thankful for being able to prepare a hot meal for my family tonight. And I was happy to be able to do that with y'all on live. So we have our 3 meals for my babies. And like I said, I'm thankful for being able to provide a meal tonight and be able to share that on live with y'all. That's just parsley for the look of it, okay? Ain't got nothing to do with the flavor. Be extra for your kids, why not? Ty, put the shirt on, Papa. Spoon and fork for you. Fork. So I always like to give my kids options. Spoon or fork, which one? Which tonight they'll probably all choose fork, so that's what we're gonna go with. Girls! Boy, look, girls and boys. Girls and boys, dinner's ready. Look, my dog is even running over here. Sorry, bub, you're not getting a plate. You had barbecue yesterday, and we paid for that this morning. A hot dog fell off of the grill, a sausage, yesterday. And when I tell y'all my dog ate that sausage in the blink of an eye, I went to go look for it, it was gone. And it reappeared the next morning. It ain't the way it came. It was fell off the grill. All right, look at Mom, big boy. You ready?
Yes.
I love you. Here you go. What do you say?
Thank you.
Welcome, bub. Girls! Please come eat. Ready. Food is ready. You finna put on a movie? You got the power? You gonna watch you a good movie and eat you some food? That sound like a plan. Y'all, I love my kids. They are the reason for the season, y'all. I love them. They're my reasons why. Y'all see, I haven't even did my shower yet. I came wash my hands and just providing for my kids, but there is no greater feeling. Here, baby love.
I'm getting the water.
Okay, where's your sister?
She's in the room.
Leah, it's time to eat, baby love. My big girl, y'all. Thank you, mother. Welcome, baby love.
The oldest child.
The oldest child.
And the big girl in this house.
That's right, baby. My right hand. Period. Big help, y'all. Remember, I always say when it comes to kids, a lot of hands make the work feel light. So, moms, we are one person. And we got 2 hands and 2 feet, 2 eyes. We can't do everything, okay? So, make sure y'all are including the kids. Because remember, there's... What, baby?
Okay.
I swear I had
Okay, you did what I told you to.
I did. My son said, more juice. You meant gravy?
Yeah.
I did exactly what you said. Good suggestion, baby.
Yeah.
To make him think that he was the reason, y'all. No, I didn't say anything. Talia. Okay, hurry. Your food's getting cold.
Oh, yeah, so our food is helping cold too.
Yeah, that's why you gotta eat it. You wanna watch a movie? What are you watching?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you have something to drink? What do you want to drink? You already had Sprite, so water.
Water.
You want a room temp or cold water?
I want the peasant water cold.
The what water? Okay, I'm gonna need you to get it yourself. You can get your own water. And y'all see, I didn't even make me a plate right. That's mom life for you. Spend the last hour and so cooking, and you don't even make a plate for yourself. You get full off of seeing them be full. Talia, mommy.
He's probably watching the SpongeBob movie.
A SpongeBob movie?
Yeah.
Can you reach it? Or you need help? Oh, you got it. You can open your water? Need mommy help?
Ooh, I can't wait to finish my meatballs.
You can't wait to finish your meatballs?
And my rice.
Give me a kiss. You're so sweet, baby. Ooh, that was a juicy kiss. I love it. There you go, bub.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I love them. That's the reason we go so hard. That's our reasons why when it's a hard day, they make it that much easier. So I love everything about it. Just ready to unwind. You come this way so you're not on the hot plate, mommy. I mean the hot pan. Is Yummy Pop? My baby said, mmm. And y'all know the Lulu. Here you go, mommy.
Thank you.
You're welcome, baby. What are you drinking, mommy?
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Did you have, if you had Sprite already, you need to drink water. You haven't had a Sprite?
No, I had water for my water bottle.
For your Stanley Cup?
I just take some lemonade.
Lemonade? I did. I just bought lemonade, too. And remember, don't fill it all the way to the brim. Pour a little bit, and then if you drink that, pour a little bit more. Because y'all know those juices. You can buy a little lemonade, and next thing you know, it's gone. So I always tell kids, don't fill that cup all the way up to the brim. Thank you. Thank you for the gift, y'all. Don't fill that cup up to the brim. And then my kids do a really, really good job at helping me. You have a cart?
Yeah.
Okay, baby. I'll take a look.
75 and 75.
Okay.
That's equals 150.
Okay. But remember, mom said you're supposed to save a little and spend a little. So if you're going to spend the whole money, I mean, you didn't save anything.
I'm just going to buy it online and then just save it in my piggy bank. The 75, that's all.
Okay. So that's fine. Y'all kids know they be clocking every dollar, every cent. My baby said, it's so good. See, this is that mom moment. You just want to sit close by. Hi, hey y'all. Just to see them enjoy their dinner and stuff. So I appreciate it. And y'all, what's not how to make fish put in the air fryer? What happened? What are you cooking? John, I was cooking meatballs and gravy. Meatballs and gravy and rice. And you hear my kids burping and eating and
Say your manners.
my baby eating fast. It's good, Tiana? She's something. So I guess I gotta clock that. Clock it. Yeah, like I said, cooking is one of my love languages for my kids. Katie, you're such an amazing mom. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate it, girl. I'm gonna tell you, but it's it's effort and intention. So this morning I was like, what am I cooking when I get what am I cooking for dinner? So then it go into planning, and then you gotta go into just making it happen. But now they're gonna eat, and then they've already taken their bath. We'll brush our teeth, we'll read, and they are down for the night. And another intentional mom day, right? Making it happen. Making it happen. And I should have fixed me a little bowl. Probably maybe after I shower or something, I'll eat a small bowl. Look at them talking about rating the food, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear them.
Leah, how do you rate the food? It's unrateable.
It's unrateable. Period.
Jenna, how do you rate the food?
Y'all hear them?
Jenna, how do you rate the food? 10.
Period. 10. My son said, they said, how do you rate the food? My son said 10. My daughter said unrateable. And then, so y'all, I did my big one. This mama did her big one. I told y'all cooking with love. It's from a place of love.
Thank you for the food.
Oh, mommy love you, baby. Y'all, that can make me cry. Don't make me cry. He said, thank you for the food, y'all. See, that's that. No, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. But those are those mom moments, y'all. That's the reason we do it. So a long day and preparing food and serving it hot for them to say, enjoy it, and all the good, great comments that they do for me. Mommy love you, puppy. But I love you. Love you. Y'all, I love it, y'all. I tell you, and then the fact that they're not going to stay small forever. It's heartbreaking in a way, but it made me just love on them that much tighter, because they're not going to be small always. Y'all, don't make me cry. I love being a mom, y'all. It gave me the push through at a point where I needed it. So if you have kids, know that you always have a reason, okay? You always got a reason to keep going. They're dependent on you. And I love them for that, y'all. Remember, you use your children as your source. Cancer women, we happy, we can cry when we upset, okay? But so definitely, and that was a tear of happiness. I said, I feel so accomplished as a mom tonight to put a hot meal on the table and then have my kids say that they love it and enjoy it and got to jump up and give me a kiss and a hug. God is good for that. And I thank God for these moments. And I'm telling y'all, same thing with you. It's not the kids. If I would have put a cold cut sandwich on the table, it's just they see that you are making a way for them, that mom is making sure we go to bed with a full stomach. So
I'm dying.
You dying? What do you mean, you choking?
I start choking.
You're definitely not dying if you can say you're dying. I'm dying.
Okay, holy water.
Remember that one.
Holy water. No.
Holy water, Ty.
You need the holy water?
But y'all, it's a beautiful thing. Thank you.
I got a move from my DC.
I like the gravy, but I don't like it. Y'all love me some gravy. I love smothered and covered. And it took many years to perfect the art of that homemade gravy, but it's a beautiful thing, y'all. Like I said, I cook with love. Cooking is a love language for me. And you see, you women will cook and cook something new, try something new in relationships. Have that same level of intensity and willpower for your kids too. You see, you can probably go cook for a man and he'll be, oh, thank you. But you see, I did the same for my kids and they are so happy. Thank you for the roses. Thank you. But y'all, I mean, I love my babies. What can I say? Making homemade gravy and pork chop. Period, Katie. Don't play with Katie. So pretty. Thank you. Appreciate it, y'all. You know, but that's that. I love that. To me, I love being in the kitchen. I love cooking. I love my kids taking a bite, wanting a piece before it's done. I've always been a mom that loved to give you a little taste. I don't mind. I love it. I love cooking. I love taking care of my babies. And I love taking care of myself too, because again, I always want to give my kids the best version of me and not what's left of me. So if you have a job, a situation that's draining you, and at the end of the day, you only can give your kids what's left, you got to reevaluate. Sometimes I love gravy, sometimes I like it. But I like your hair like that. You like the hair like that, Kenya? Y'all know it's just wanting to really embrace my natural. I normally do from one protective style to the next. But I was like, I just want to feel my scalp. You know, I always do a sew-in and things like that. But I just love, y'all, I'm in a season of just all things natural. All the things that are easy for me, my life. You know, I don't want them to that require too much maintenance. I just want to be free in all areas, all aspects of life. FREE. Free in all areas. Shout out my friend, Dylan Mama. If she a real one, I'll shout her out. Shout out to the real moms out there. The real ones holding it down. I love you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, y'all. And y'all, we've been on live a long time. I told y'all we got a 24-hour live coming up very, very soon. And we're going to just spend the whole day together. Now, what we're going to be doing today, we're going to see if we're going to be outside or inside of the house. Y'all know I'm a homebody. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I love being at home. I love doing the things that I need to do within the confinement of my house. I love it. As long as I got my kids and my peace of mind, God is good. My dog, Taz, my dog name is Taz, T-A-Z. And I call him Tetaz. Thank y'all. Thank you for the gifts. I call my dog Tetaz. Y'all, can y'all get me up to 3,000 on the likes? Y'all get me up. Get me up. Y'all make sure y'all like and show me some love. But I am a fur mama too. Fur mama, real mama, everything mama. I love kids too, y'all. I just love people. I've always loved people. Your cookies, thank you. Appreciate it. Y'all cooking tonight. What y'all doing tonight? Let me know. Hey, son. Hey, get it, son. Get it, son. It make my baby want to dance. Y'all just let my kids, if they feel like dancing, dance. If you have kids, remember kids, let kids be kids, okay? I'm so for that. What's your question? Let me know what you're thinking. And y'all, in just a second, I'm about to log off and start to unwind. But I appreciate and I love each and every one of you that have been on with me for the live. I appreciate it. And I just want to say, remember, if you have children, you always have a reason. Remember, doing it for you is a valid reason too. So make sure y'all are standing on business. Do the things you got to do today. The other stuff, don't overload yourself, overwhelm yourself. Let everything else wait until another day. Just stand on the things that you got to do today. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Stand on what you got to do today, y'all. And other than that, rest. The go down is just as important as the get up. So make sure y'all are getting some rest at night. Make sure you let your body, your mind, your energy recharge. Rest and recharge. All right, I love y'all. And if y'all haven't subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe. Show me some love. Like the video. Comment. Let me know if you want to see more cooking lives. And we're going to get to it. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all because y'all time is just as valuable as mine. So if y'all spent it on the live, it tells me a lot. I can feel the love too. Breakthrough, not breakdown. As you already know the vibes. I can tell people that know the vibes that ain't new around these parts. Love you too, Katie. Y'all good night. And I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Love you. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Listen to my kids, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.